Karnataka has always set a right tune for a walk through India's age-old culture and craftsmanship. One among such places with great historical and culture is Pattadakal. It is an ancient religious and cultural complex of 7th and 8th century CE, located on the west bank of Malaprabha River in Bagalkot district of Karnataka, 23 kilometers from Badami and 10 kilometers from Aihole. The history of Pattadakal goes back to a time when it was called as Kisu Valal, or a valley of red soil. The Chalukyas of Badami, or early Chalukyas, built a large complex of temples for royal commemoration and coronation in Pattadakal. In 1987, this complex accorded World Heritage status by UNESCO. Pattadakal means coronation stone. It's a testimony to the later phase of evolution of early Chalukyan architecture. The experiments which took place in Aihole and Badami finds its culmination here in Pattadakal. Do watch this video till end to know all the information you must know before visiting Pattadakal. And if you have not yet subscribed our YouTube channel, do subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos. How to reach Pattadakal? Belgaum is the nearest airport, located at a distance of 180 km from Pattadakal. And if you are willing to visit Pattadakal by train, Badami will be the nearest railway station, located at a distance of 30 km from Pattadakal. Also, there are regular buses plying between Pattadakal and the cities like Bangalore, Bijapur, Hyderabad, etc. Where to stay in Pattadakal? As a small village, you will not get much options to stay in Pattadakal, but in Badami there are many options available. You will easily get rooms from 800 rupees to 3000 rupees per day. The most important place to visit in Pattadakal is Pattadakal Monument Complex, which is protected by Archeological Survey of India. Entry fee of this complex is only 30 rupees. Here you will get to see three types of architecture as Nagara, Dravida and Vesara. UNESCO has described Pattadakal as a humorous blend of architectural forms from northern and southern India. Temples in this complex are all dedicated to Lord Shiva. However, the sculpture and the motifs depicted in these temples are not limited to Shivism. After entering Monument Complex, Kadashvidveshwara will be the first temple to catch your eyes. It is relatively small in size in compared to other temples in this complex, built in Nagara style of architecture dated back to 7th century CE. Here at the entrance of Garbhagriha, there is a sculpture of Shiva Parvati with Brahma and Vishnu in both the sides, and to Hindu holy rivers Ganga and Jamuna at the bottom of the gate. Next to Kadashvidveshwara, there is another small temple called Jambu Lingeshwara, dated back to mid-7th century to early 8th century CE. Here you will get to see a graceful sculpture of Shiva Parvati at the front side of Shikhara. By style, decoration and architecture, it is almost similar to Kadashvidveshwara. After Jambu Lingeshwara, now we are in front of Galaganatha temple. Galaganatha temple is a beautiful temple construction at the beginning of 8th century in Nagara style of architecture, dedicated to Lord Shiva. The temple has a Garbhagriha with a graceful shikhara surrounded by a Pradakshina path and a community hall or Mahamandapa in front. Though this temple is mostly in ruins due to several wars, but still you can find some graceful sculpture and motifs from Ramayana, Mahabharata and Panchatantra in the wall of this temple. Next to Galaganatha, there is another large and beautiful temple called Sangameshwara. Sangameshwara Temple, which was earlier known as Vijayaswara Temple, built by Chalukyan king Vijayaditya Satvaswaraya between late 6th century to early 7th century CE. This temple is regarded as one of the oldest temple in India and the oldest temple in this region. The structure of this temple represents the Dravidian style of architecture. However, due to some unknown reason, the construction of this temple has not been completed. After Shangameshwara, now we are in front of Virupaksha temple. According to epigraphy, this to have been built by Loko Mahadevi, the first queen of Chalukyan king 2nd Vikramaditya around 7th century CE. The purpose of building this temple was to celebrate the successful military campaign of King 2nd Vikramaditya against Pallavas in Kanchipuram. Though according to some theories, Virupaksha temple is a replica of Pallava era Kailashnath temple at Kanchipuram in Tamil Nadu, but still it is a beautiful example of Dravidian style of architecture. Here you will get to see fine designs and graceful sculptures of Hindu deities on the outer wall of this temple. While inside there are panels with stories from Ramayana and Mahabharata depicted on the walls and pillars of Mahamandapa or prayer hall. Well, this is the only temple in this complex where people still do puja and prayers. Just next to Virupaksha temple, there is another temple called Mallikarjuna temple, which is quite similar to Virupaksha temple in size and layout. It was originally called as Trailakeshwara temple in honor of Trailakya Mahadevi, the second queen of Chalukyan king 2nd Vikramaditya. The purpose of building this temple was same as Virupaksha temple, to celebrate the victory of King 2nd Vikramaditya against Pallavas in Kanchipuram. However, this temple is a marvelous blend of Nagara and Dravida style of architecture, which is known as Visara style of architecture or mixed architecture. On the outer wall of this temple, you will get to see fine designs and beautiful sculpture of Hindu deities. While inside, there are panels with stories from Panchatantra depicted on the walls and pillars of Mahamandapa or main prayer hall. Kashi Vishweshwara Temple or Kashi Vishwanath Temple is a beautiful temple located just beside the Mallikarjun Temple. It is a beautiful example of Nagara style of architecture built in 8th century by the ruler of Rashtrakud dynasty. According to some theories, this is the last temple built here at Pattadakal. Every pillars of this temple are carved nicely with several sculptures of Shiva Parvati marriage, Krishna Leela, Ravana lifting Kailash, etc. Now we are almost at the end of Pattadakal Monument Complex. It took almost half a day to cover all the monuments in this complex. Though our legs are very tired now, but mind is full of happiness. So if you are planning to visit Pattadakal, we will suggest you to keep a full day for Pattadakal to cover each and every detail of this monument complex. After a long walk through the history of Pattadakal, now we are a bit hungry. We found some food stall at the entrance of this monument complex. We are planning to have our today's lunch here only.
আজকে আমাদের মেনুতে আছে জোয়ারের রুটি, দই, পিনাট বাদামের চাটনি আর গ্রিন চিলি, মুগ আর এখানকার ট্র্যাডিশনাল বেগুনের তরকারি।
তো এটা কি নর্থ কর্ণাটকার একদম ট্র্যাডিশনাল ফুড? তো রাস্তায় আমরা অনেক জোয়ারের গাছ দেখলাম,
সেই জোয়ারেরই রুটি।
বাহ, চলো শুরু করা যাক।
Here we ends our today's video. Soon we will be back with a new video. Till then, keep watching our YouTube channel. And if you have liked this video, please subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell icon for the notification of new video. Please stay with us, keep watching, stay tuned.